I was injured in 2007. I was serving out in Afghanistan with 40 Commando, and on Christmas Eve, um, I went out on a routine foot patrol. Towards the end of that foot patrol, the section that I was in went farm to give cover for another section. Um, I was walking to a position that I'd selected for myself to get onto my stomach, and I set off improvised explosive device. My experience of the recovery pathway was completely positive, which is really great for me because I was injured in the early days when it was new to everybody and lessons were being learned, and I still had an extremely positive experience. And now, speaking to guys that are going through it now or more recently, that's even better now. Everyone gets such a high level of care, literally from the field hospital in Camp Bastion through Queen Elizabeth Hospital, which it is now, and then through to their respective rehab units, which for us is Hasler Company. The whole pathway is just moved with the times and, kept ahead of the curve just to make sure that all the lads get everything they need. In the early days, I used to get quite frustrated. I was very keen just to get up, get walking, and push things as hard as I could. That's just the Royal Marine way. You just want to take it and go as fast as you can and as hard as you can. The Royal Marines training and the Royal Marines ethos is what got me through my recovery. I'd been through this place, through the Commando Training Centre, which was tough. I did that when I was 17. And so I knew I had this state of mind that I'd had inbred into me in here. And it's as much mental as it is physical going through that stuff. But I knew, with the support that I had and, some determination that I could get through it. When a guy gets injured, all the focus is on that guy. And often the family get sidelined a little bit because they're fine, but they also need help. And the Royal Marines were fantastic. Our liaison officer looked after my family so well. And because they were looked after so well, it eased my fears, which meant I could concentrate on what I needed to do. And then in turn, eased their fears. And they were able then to support me better because we didn't have any worries. There were no financial worries. We were completely taken care of from day one, which made the whole process a lot easier and a lot less stressful, and just allowed us all to support each other and pull each other through it and just focus on getting better. The RMCTF have provided a lot of financial support for me and my family. It's quite expensive being me. The equipment that I use and stuff is expensive, and it's stuff that I need, and it's stuff that they help and provide me with.
The Royal Marines Charitable Trust Fund was established in 2010, at a time when the Royal Marines were suffering significant casualties in Afghanistan. Realising that the needs of those wounded, be they physical or mental, would continue to grow, they set out to raise £6 million by October 2014, enabling them to provide a better quality of life for both serving and former Marines and their families.
I find it extremely reassuring to know that 30, 40, 50 years down the line, if I am in desperate need of anything, for my medical needs, that I can call them up and that a team will rally together and they'll do their best to help me out and get me where I need to be. Obviously, I'm not the only guy in this situation. There are a lot of other Royal Marines who have, a limb missing or multiple limbs missing, who are going to benefit from the help of the RMCTF. And having spoken to a lot of the guys, that I've been through rehab with, who are friends of mine, they all feel equal reassurance that they're going to be looked after, in the future once they leave the Corps. The 1664 challenge is extremely vital in raising money for the RMCTF. The RMCTF spend money, I think, as fast as they get it in. It's a constant cycle of spending it to look after people, and then people doing events to get that money coming back in. And I undertook a few challenges of my own with a lot of friends. I started with smaller things like a skydive in 2010. Myself and a team of bootnecks and an American Marine who had trained with us, we ran across America from New York to LA over the space of 3 months. I've been involved in a handbike event, again with a team. I've gone around the whole coastline of the UK, just over 3,000 miles, to try and raise as much money as we can. And not just money though, it's about awareness as well. It's about raising the profile of these charities. And big events like the 1664 Challenge can raise a substantial amount of money to put into that kitty. So, you know, if you're watching this video, please just help, you know, raise awareness, spread the word to all your networks and all your friends and family, and dig deep. You know, just donate whatever you can. I know times are tough, but you know, these guys are going to go through an extremely physical challenge to help people like myself out. So please donate if you can, help spread awareness and help support not just the guys but the charities as well.